Welcome to the absolute perfect city, with public parks and walking paths all over the place, complete with public transit and bike lanes out the wazoo. Okay, but admittedly, not exactly perfect yet. We have some growing pains we have to demolish or watch get destroyed. And some other things that just need to be completely redone. So we're gonna transform and add on to our city to make it all perfect and pedestrian friendly and not burnt. And get rid of all the old garbage that we set up just to begin. So hello everyone, I'm Kibitz and welcome back to City Skylines, where we are messing around a lot with all the pedestrian walkways with the Parks and Plazas update, and we have been building ourselves, or attempting to build, the perfect city. So we've built this huge pedestrian area next to the water last time, and like I was saying, we want to get rid of all of this stuff. Because to be honest, I kind of quickly threw it together just so we could get to the super pedestrian friendly stuff. Oh, it looks like the problem is solving itself.
A devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter.
Thank you, nature. You're the best.
A meteor occurred.
Well, that was a easy project today. By the way, remember to leave a like. But don't worry, we're not incinerating all of our citizens today. Or our eyes, thanks to today's sponsor, GMG Performance. GMG Performance makes stylish blue light protection glasses that, go figure, protect your eyes against blue light, which is emitting from screens of all kinds, and that can cause eye strain and trouble falling asleep at night, among other things. And man, I've been using blue light protection glasses for years now, but before, in the blue days, I always thought that I was tired all the time, but it is actually tremendous eye strain. And once I started using blue light protection glasses, all that went away, I could focus on what I was doing better, and I was more productive. And like I mentioned as well, they're pretty stylish, but if you don't like these Oranos models that I have, there's a variety that you can choose from on their website. But choose quick and pick up a pair as soon as you can, because GMG Performance is doing a huge Black Friday week-long sale, their biggest of the year, where glasses are gonna be 40% off. So pick up a pair for yourself, or maybe as a gift for someone, at almost half the price by clicking on the first link in the description. And thank you, GMG Performance, for sponsoring this video. Anyway though, let's get back to our city where things are not incinerated, and we're gonna start redesigning here. Because big plan here is our highway into the city is over here. We'll probably have it scoot into the middle, then scoot down this way for when we expand. And then for the industry area, we'll have an easy exit for all the vehicles to kind of like scoot past all the rest of the city stuff and get onto this highway and vamoose. And other than that, it's not gonna be all that complicated. It's just an industry area. It's not like the traffic gets too wild over here. Just a lot of people wanna go to the highway, and how can you blame them? They're doing business. Only things that'll get a little weird in here are what we do with all of the trams. Because I want there to be a huge tram system throughout the city as one of our major pieces of infrastructure. Oh, and I guess we should save this power plant. That's probably important. Maybe that could be like here or something? And what other critical infrastructure do we have to move around? Oh, the graveyard. And the dumpsters. Yeah, we should kind of worry about those. A graveyard can't really move because there's bodies. And we can't disrespect the dead in this game. What the heck? No, I'm kidding. That's evil past me. Don't listen to him. No, everything's gonna be nice and happy. We'll build a pleasant little grid for all of the dump trucks. They can kind of scoot around there. We can even expand upon this. Next, pooper recycler plants, or the eco inland water treatment plants. Gotta scoot those over, way over. Probably like to here or something like this. These things do not matter to the rest of the city, at least traffic-wise, because all they do is sit and do their thing. So they'll be fine in that corner somewhere. We might move all this stuff around. Oh, is that a coal power plant? I built one of these? Kibitz, that's psychotic. Let's not have that. How's the power looking? Come on, update. Oh, it's fine, 156 megawatts? Yeah, we're good. That's kind of all like the main infrastructure. So of course we can continue this grid going over in this direction. And then over here, we're just gonna keep it very simple and grid it out a bit. What am I forgetting? I'm forgetting something. Yes, transit. We want trams coming through here, like with the rest of our city. It's the main thing. We do not want bikes down here though. The air is going to be gross, no matter what we do. And it's not gonna be healthy for our citizens to breathe it. So instead, we're gonna build the tram tracks and probably another form of transit through here, and intentionally keep this area unwalkable. So yeah, no center median for people to hang out on, just get out. But with all the industrial traffic, we also don't want the trams taking up a ton of our road space. So we're gonna have the trams just kind of scoot on their own little system. Like, I don't know if the trams will stop down here, but at the very least, this could go out this way, scoot across the street. I guess, yeah, why not just go through here? And then from here, it'll go to the center of our city, which will be in this spot, and then over to this side of the city where, hey, look, trams. I could just scoot on forward pretty much, and we are good to go. That'll work out great. And oh, hey, look at that. Look at what? Exactly. Everybody's moved out. We did it. The grid is in place. I've moved stuff around a little bit, so it's a little bit, I don't know, more organized. Got some bridges in here to stop a little bit more traffic. And with the tram line, I simplified it quite a bit, just so there's only like one going through here. I'm not sure what we're gonna do with our central city area, so what the heck is that? Bud, this place got toasty, eh? Should have really put there's a fire department right there! What do we pay these people for? Okay, cool, I'm not mad. Okay, why? Anyway, so this is being done now. And I got that highway in for people to scoot out of here and get back to the main highway. Got another main road in too, and I added in some tram tracks. We'll see if that stays though. Like I was saying, a lot of traffic's gonna be moving and grooving through here, so it might get a little too crazy. But at the end of the day, I think it looks good and should work out probably fine. Maybe, 50-50. Those are pretty good odds. Oh, zoning wise too. We're gonna keep this as shopping, some office, and then the rest mostly industrial, but I don't know. A lot of variables with this city still. It's kind of in three parts: the industrial zone, our happy-go-lucky zone, and then the blot that has to be erased. So I'm just kind of leaving myself some space to see what we do next. But right now, let's let her rip. Let's let the vehicles in. Let's let the industry move back in too. I'm sure I may have upset some people. But welcome back. Good. The people can come from over here. It's already leveling up, of course, because there's transit. Got some power plants. We are good on power, right? Super good. Water treatment's still fine. No one's mad. Wait, we do have power over here? Oh, we don't have power to the rest of the city. Yeah, that's a small problem. Let's just fix that real nice and quick. There we go. And we can kind of leave this to its devices for a bit. We still have so much to do. I really want to work on this area a little bit, because I built this square here as more so a test just to see how the pedestrian path stuff worked, and it looks absolutely fantastic, except for the fact it's kind of just one little block in the middle of a field. And this looks turbo wonky just all on its own. So we're gonna do some work here. Also, we desperately need a university. We have 3,000 people eligible for a university right now. And I'm trying to build office zoning wherever I can, but of course, all of them are mad because we don't have highly educated people. Like maybe one, maybe two, but most of the businesses that survive don't have any highly educated people, and we can't level up our buildings unless we have them. Oh, and of course, we have to increase our population because this area gotta go. To start things off, absolutely are gonna have a walking path just going along the quay on this hill. Sorry, building, not sorry. That'll kind of go over to here. I'll pretty it up later. University-wise, what do we got? We have the old style university. That does look cool, but we also have the high capacity university, which is orange. And you know, that's, well, it's orange. Can't deny that. Woo, but it's also really expensive. Hey bank, what's going on? Budget, loans, 60 grand. Literally not enough there. Wow, all of our money for one building. It's worth it. Look at what I do for these citizens. I'm the best. Okay, we're gonna put it right in here though. Will it fit? Pretty much. Yeah, that's cool. And wow, that is a very orange building. Oh, look at the mural on the side and on the concrete, the red inset. Oh, dude. Oh, wow. God, I love these buildings. I love all these modern buildings. They're my favorite. They're my favorite. This is awesome. That is so cool. I had this place in mind though for a while for the university though, because behind here is just this weird triangle, and I have no idea what I could ever do with it. So I was like, hey, we could put the university right there, and just in behind it could be like a park area or something like that. In fact, we have paths, and we have exactly one tile here. It was meant to be. I can go right over to there, and I could decorate this later. Now with that in place, we have an idea for how to design everything else. And looking at things, we have to consider a lot of systems. We have our tram network, and we have our bike network. Well, tram-wise, I kind of want the tram to go by the university, like a little bit closer. Like if someone had to go out to the tram from here, then scoot all the way over that way, I don't know, man. That seems like a bit of a stretch. We're gonna change things up, and we are going to have our city evolve. So tram track, scooting right through here. Got bicycle lanes too. We're gonna have the tram go this way, and then this one's kind of redundant. So, goodbye? Yeah, goodbye. In fact, let's get rid of all of our tram tracks because I'm planning to do some crazy changes here. But don't worry, although systems will change, they will not be forgotten. We can kind of make like a historical thing here. So instead of just industrializing this area, we can make it a nice little walking path. Is it extremely redundant since this is the walkable area of the city? Yes. Does it look cool and remind us of a simpler time? Also yes, so we're keeping that there. Now the tram can go this way and then scoot down this way somewhere. All right, this road, I don't know what to do with it. I know this gotta go. I know this gotta go. I know this road, it's kind of evolving into a main road. Because really it has to be. It's the road that connects down to this area of the city. It's one of two roads that do that. Like, there's gonna be a lot of traffic there, bud. So we'll add in some bike lanes there. It won't be off the street. And then this main road will just continue down this way. Oh, through this residential area and then beyond. I'm sorry, school, but you were in the way of progress. As are you, little park. But don't worry, we'll replace it, probably. Right now, we gotta get that in there, and this little service building moved. High cargo traffic, really? Here, have a garbage service point and a trash service point. Oh, actually vice versa. You know what I mean. Back over this way though, let's downgrade that street, build one over here, then build a very simple grid through this area. Most of the area will be walking, so we don't want to go too crazy with the roads, but of course we always will need them. So we could just do something like this, maybe, and this could come down here. I just don't want too many intersections on this main road. In fact, that should probably go. And the rest of this is looking okay. I just gotta clean up the walking path along the quay before we move any further, because I need to connect up to it. Yeah, that's much more workable, and I was able to kind of tinker with this area a bit more. So of course, walking path down this way, got the streets in, organize them a little bit more, and now we also have a bike path that's disconnected from the road. Because one thing is here, since there isn't a lot of roads built into the section, the roads that do exist are gonna kind of get a little busy. Oh, wow though. A lot of people are liking this already. Look at them go. They're going over this way, that way, and then down over here, of course. Now for the rest of the area. We gotta replace that school, except we're going to build a high capacity one instead. We wanna build it over here. It needs to be really close to the tram track. That looks really good. Plus now we can see the front of this thing and it looks crazy. Beside it, we can rebuild our park too, but we'll have it facing in the other direction because this road is kind of like a cul-de-sac. We can add in some paths, a little bit of parking for people, and then I feel like this needs something else. Do we have any like special buildings, like monuments? Oh, what's that tab? Pedestrian area landmarks. What? What? This modern landmark building stands out in any residential zone? Oh my gosh. This is my favorite thing in the entire video game. This is a masterpiece. Absolute masterpiece. I love it. That's perfect. Not gonna lie, doesn't really stand out like the description says, but hey, I'm happy it exists. And I didn't even realize there are other achievements here. 20,000 weekly sales in a pedestrian zone, office landmark, 2,000 jobs in a pedestrian zone. Oh yeah, we have a lot of stuff to do. Tons of stuff. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I'm sure we'll deal with all of that once we get to the main city area. But I also really want a high capacity high school right now. We have one down, whoa, way over there? Yeah, no, we have to get another one. Because that way, we need it near transit, similar to the elementary school. Well, that's kind of a nice place. It's a little close to the university. I kind of want it like over this way. Could we have it? No way. If that just, oh my gosh, that just happened. I'm pretty sure that's like a violation of some sort, but having the building overhang the street? That's what I'm talking about, brother. Play of the game. But the last thing on the education front, I want a public library. If we have all of our education buildings around here, it seems like the place for it. And this is perfect. It covers the university, that, and the high school. So it's like all equal walking distances. And the library gives a small bonus to education buildings within its radius too. So boom, perfect. That means I'll add in this road one more time here. But I feel like we're still missing something. Oh, one thing is a high capacity fire station. Oh my gosh. We need to have our city stop burning down. We need more fire trucks. And since this will be our central city area, yeah, we want the biggest one available, please. $95,000? Who has this money though? The bank does. Thanks. You get in there, friend. Wow, what a cool looking building, eh? I think I said that about every single one of these new modern buildings though. But you know what? It's true. And with that, I think this area is practically done. Let's add in all of the shopping. Let's add in some office buildings. More shopping. Yeah, we can have it there. Switch this to offices, like so. And then practically the rest of this area is all gonna be residential, for the most part. We'll add in some more parks and shops here and there too. Yeah, that area is practically done. So a couple little changes though. Added in a gymnasium sports hall right next to the high school because of course, right? Cemetery because we have to have it. We have to wait until we're a big town for a crematorium. A little park over here, just for later, I guess? And one of these modern fountains that's part of the pedestrian walkable city stuff. So large fountain plaza right in front of the university so the students can hang out there. Oh, big city, big. 11,000 population. More tiles, more paths. Oh, the crematorium. We're just talking about that. Nice. Train metro hub. Oh, trains. Oh, dude. We're gonna do some crazy stuff with trains, but not yet. That is some perfect timing though. So now we can throw the crematoriums down over here in the industrial zone, rip up the graves, and allow more people to move in, which I'm sure they will because who wouldn't want the opportunity to live in the greatest city ever built? But admittedly, the traffic's a little wonky right now. But look, we're gonna have highways, we're gonna do all this crazy stuff. Trust me, it'll be fine. Just move on into your weird little green buildings and relax. Oh wow, this is also kind of a good thing. This area is not zoned as a pedestrian area, so it has the normal default buildings. And I was wondering how they're gonna look alongside the hypermodern stuff. And you can tell there's a difference. Except I wouldn't say it's a bad difference, honestly. It's kind of like the new section of town and the older section of town. Though if it is by the cliffside, I'd rather it looking a little bit more new, a little bit more fresh, and around the high school as well. And that is all working out. Not seeing any critical problems here, but as with every city, there is tinkering that must be done. And a little bit of decor would be nice too. A couple thousand trees would be nice. Painting some concrete into undesirable areas. Heck, you know what? Screw it. And wherever possible, if we could add in a fence, that would be splendid. It'd be a shame if someone was walking around this public park and it's just like, hey, nice backyard, nice pool. You know what I mean? And a couple extra pedestrian paths always help a little bit as well. Although, I don't know. You guys can let me know if this is a little too weird. It goes up the quay here and then down over there. Like it's perfect because it leads right into this beautiful treed area, into a shopping district. The tram's gonna be right there. I don't know though, it's weird. I added in another one over here too though. And it kind of looks okay. Like 50-50 on it. I think what I'd have to do is add in something similar over here and over here. But right now, I'm really inclined to leave it in because it is super, super, super popular. And it makes sense, right? Like why would people walk all the way around? Well, they could just walk up. Maybe I could hide this underground. Or maybe I could design it a little bit better so it's not as horrifically steep. Like imagine the legs on that bicyclist, eh? Or imagine going down this, like, oh hey, let's go straight down this massive hill and not go into the main street. Yeah, okay, you know what? I've talked myself into it. I'll change this up. But the rest of the city is looking really good. Doing a little bit of detailing, adding fences where I could, flowers, trees, etc. And I'm liking the vibe. So I lit it all on fire because we had to. It was tradition. Everything burns today. I don't know why it's burning. The trees just catch on fire. People try to stop it, but it's not stoppable. We need like helicopters. Anyway, we'll deal with that later. Big thing is, filled out the rest of this area, did the last little bits of decals, like adding in some parks, changing up this horrific thing to something less horrific. I think it's better. Like I was able to add in like all these little details, and that's pretty cool. And overall, city is good to go, and I think this whole area can survive on its own. So we can get rid of all of this now. Finally, unzone everything. Your city is gone. Temporary fun lands, done. Everybody move out. This, go away. Not moving out fast enough. Go, go. Roads, no. I want walkable roads, thank you. No more of this. Population was at like 11,000. Yeah, about that. See, this might cause a couple little issues here. So I've saved up a bit of a war chest of $1 million. And hopefully that doesn't cause the collapse of all of society, but it shouldn't, so long as the power is being fed over here. Happy I caught that quickly this time. Now the big thing is this whole area is free and clear for us to decorate and do something else with. Maybe we can make it a cool like park area. Maybe it can be like the highlight of our city with all the super skyscrapers. Ooh, maybe we could make this island a park. I don't know. All the possibilities are before us, as all the temporary stuff is gone. However, that also concludes today's video. So I hope you guys enjoyed and thank you for watching, but have a fantastic rest of your day, and bye-bye.